So why they not going after their ops? Why they going after a real demon?
Yeah, you want to be a demon, right? You want to be a
I'm fucking. I'm fucking. I'm fucking. So how much they saying that's on my head? Real shit. Cause I gotta know.
Yeah, you stay out of New York, girl.
I'm from New York. I'm from Fisher Island, the Bronx.
Oh, you're not. I'm Florida.
Contrary to most rappers who generally clown their nerdy streamer, TJ's calmest interaction with that world came when he was served papers while hanging out with Neon. Man, Chad, you have a cell phone that's from this movie. Oh, they got TJ. Sure. Thanks.
That was a movie.
What the hell? Chad.
Hey, nigga, say you're served. Bro, that is fucked. Nigga say you're served. I said, oh.
The first time, honestly, nah, the first time I played ball, I think I wanted to go. To be honest with you. But it's like, it's literally just like, it's not because that's what the environment told me, like, I really cool, you know? And along the way, he also let it be known that he still had smoke for me. That's the thing, right? You know, that's bro. That's not, like, if you wanna know what some real shit is, though, like, I don't got, like, no feet. But as bad as all of this was, just the prelude of what was to come, he really began to embarrass himself. They truly got out of hand when TJ resumed his quest to destroy Kaizenat, and not so coincidentally, he did so just a day after A Boogie appeared on Mafia Pod 3.
No. Don't bear my name in the chat now. Respond and react. I want to see how good your PR is. Anything else you was going to respond to and say, oh my boss is such a civilian. He's bothering me. No, respond to option. Ask for this. It's over. And I'm not coming at you with no gangster shit. Respond, sicko. You sicko. Is that the reason or not? Go through the phone. Show the fans. The fans want to know, boy.
As the world tried to understand his grievance, a series of leaked texts displayed the depths of it.
Creighton made me feel like they wanted me to attend their
Something that was I can integrate into our life.
Even though the program that I'm attending is online, I feel very connected to my fellow classmates and to my instructors. It's very important for anyone that's coming into any field to know that they have that support. Creighton University is an amazing organization with a great group of people. Visit graduateprograms.creighton.edu to learn more.
Like the depths of desperation. Bro, you chose to believe that you're not in. It's mad weird shit. In front of the text. My fans tell you exactly what you did without me having to explain. When's the last time you said something? Since high school. Sanat didn't even respond. After originally shrouding the reasons for his issue with Kai in mystery, he is now citing Kai's connection to A Boogie as the problem.
What is those crazy ideas? That's all like constantly in my real life. He knows it. Know it. Everybody knows my real fans know it. With the algorithm of the internet, don't know it, and I believe it. That's cool, but to go out your way and just be and just keep hating on TJ. So it gets me, man. And it's like the media trail, I never had PR like that great guy. I never do that. You know, I'm used to that. Feel like when I'm really out there, so crazy and shit, get a hate change. Like that's my experience. So, don't be tripping for no reason.
Now that he's not getting the reaction he wants, he had since enlisted the same tactics and targeted the girlfriend.
I figured it out. I'm probably just mad about his bitch.
This led him to getting shaded by Kai's decidedly unmoved girl, who took to IG with a subliminal repost that read, "The sooner you realize people are on code, the less you take things personally." As he carries on down this path, it's safe to say that everyone was confused, because realistically, there is no precedent for a civilian like Kai hanging with A Boogie to matter, unless of course he still feels some type of way about posting Kai on his story, only to get ignored. Whatever's the reason, the crash out just keeps getting worse, as he brings more innocent bystanders into it, such as Ray. As when the Taiwanese kid jokingly referred to him as an op in a video with Toda, TJ has apparently taken this as a declaration of war. Ah, LMAO. So when I see a little once slap the fuck out of you, what you gonna say? Bullying a streamer again, I guess. I don't know what part of stop playing with me you ain't understand. You think it's cool to insert yourself in the shit for no reason? What makes me a op? Alrighty, how many of y'all over there feel like this? What the algorithm say? Great, I can't wait to see you game. I'ma treat you like my skin complexion, just to show you love. Ain't no discrimination. Bro, can't wait to see you, buddy. As all of this transpired, I couldn't believe what he was seeing. Drawing a line at an innocent bystander like that, getting pulled into it.
Little TJ doing this right after Red told Lil Night and Little TJ he was the op. So when I see a little, if it's not the audio, you really gonna say, do you know who the ops were? Come on, bro. Really? Really? Come on, bro. Ray probably just seen that and we're going no condition. He going based off what's what he sees. You got a Brazilian and you got a Tony, bro. Come on, bro. Stop. Let's just stop, y'all. Don't threaten nobody, man. It's not right. This is not right, man.
And it seemed to say that he wasn't the only one either, with the public cementing their negative views of TJ over it. Someone put hot metal on his body 7 times when he wanted beef with streamers. Little TJ when it comes to looking cringy as fuck. Just when things looked like they couldn't get any worse for Kai, when it came to public perception, TJ went one further and unveiled a diss track aimed at Kai and his girlfriend entitled Been Had Gigi. Considering the track only amassed around 100K views in its first day, it didn't exactly set the world alight in the way that he probably imagined. Yet beyond that, the track's content and the fact that he dedicated so much time and energy to dissing someone who was objectively doing life and fame better than him meant that it was just another reason for listeners to see him as a goofy. Lil TJ is one of them adults that still acts like he's a teenager. This beef is one-sided at this point. Following TJ overcoming the mountain he had to climb to recover, it truly seemed like the world was his for the taking. However, it seems like he doesn't have long left in music, and at the moment, the legacy he's leaving behind is nowhere near what was once expected of him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I'm gonna be rapping too long. For real. Yeah, I probably hang the jersey up and like I think I keep telling myself I got two max three good albums. I mean less than that. So hang the jersey up. I ain't trying to be no old ass rapper to be honest with you.
I feel it. But as time goes on and he continues to spiral in full view of the public, bowing out is perhaps the best, as his audience is already revolting against him, with some even citing him as the reigning king of cringe. With tolerance for his antics at an all-time low, TJ has whittled away and squandered the golden opportunities he had. And now his audience can't help but to wonder how things would have been if he could have kept it on the tracks. All TJ needed in his career was to be humble. If he had that trait, he'd still be humble. Instead, the trait that's most prominent at the moment is pettiness and self-interest, leading a rapper who could have had it all and putting himself at a risk of winding up back in the trap that he once seemed intent on escaping from at the outset of his journey.
Let's get fiscal. Lesson 2, credit card combat. Getting your finances together? Learn to answer your money with Credit Karma today for a stronger tomorrow. Defend yourself against generic advice and one-size-fits-all recommendations. Credit Karma gathers offers from trusted partners, helping you quickly pin down the cards and loans that are right for you so you can build those money muscles. Harness the power of Credit Karma today to win your financial future tomorrow. Hey, also, I just downloaded the Xperia app because I wanted to check my FICO score, but it does so much more. This thing shows you your FICO score, you can get your credit card recommendations, and it shows you ways to save money.
See what we can do with the free experience now. Download it now.
Ever since it started out in the parks and block parties, freestyling has always been a key aspect of hip hop culture. But as it morphed from the days where MCs were trading bars for fun, it became a highly pressurized scenario. Suddenly, every battle was recorded, while the radio freestyle became a proving ground for artists to let the world know that they were a rapper on the rise. Of course, not everyone sees it as a show of prowess. Some MCs have made a mockery of the whole thing. Others, such as Vince Staples, point blank refused to do so, seeing it as a way to basically dehumanize rappers.
I'm paying the chubby. Yeah, you know, like 8 beats. I'm like, why am I rapping still? Cause like I'm looking at this nigga Corey like he weak. The song's up now. I don't got nothing else. I ain't gonna take a freestyle. This got me rapping. Cause I'm not gonna be sitting there rapping for the white man for no hours, man. That's the auction block.
But for other super
That's the
artists,
auction block.
message. There are times where they either have a really off day or simply realize that it's an ability that isn't in their skill set, leaving some probably wishing that they had taken a leaf out of Vince's book. It's your boy the Waste, and these are hip hop's biggest
That's the
freestyle
auction
heroes.
block
And when
is
it comes to rappers
wild.
floundering in front of a live mic,
Cause you
nothing is any
freestyling.
worse than smoke. One artist whose relevance brought him to the attention of Travis Scott's Cactus Jack Records, Smoke was really on a roll for a few years, capable both in the booth and as a producer for other artists, including frequent collaborator Lil Pump. Herb seemed to have it all going for him, but when he made a fateful trip to Tim Westwood's Capital Extra show in the UK, he was about to get exposed as someone who really couldn't go off the dome. In a video ironically titled 40 Minutes of Fire, Herb did everything possible to lose any credibility as a real MC. And not only that, he made a succession of borderline disturbing noises in between his lackluster bars.
Yeah.
At one point, Herb ran out of words to
I
rhyme.
just said, brother. Mm. You said, oh my God. Evan, my Evan buddy got a boner. Oh, it said, nigga, that's enough. Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. My Evan buddy got a boner.
But the reality was that he was really flopping hard. And in turn, this has become such an infamous video that it serves as a reminder to some people that it could always be worse. I honestly come to this whenever I'm having a bad day. Then his stupid lyrics get stuck in my head and make
Wow, you finally replied to a text message from 3 weeks ago. You deserve a sweet and tangy reward of a new Cricket Bear Raspberry Butter Pressure from Whataburger. Thumbs up emoji.
What a burger.
in my head and make me smile at random points later. Thank you for this. If you've watched any of my other videos which featured the Florida rapper, you'll know that he isn't exactly adept at accepting criticism. And this time, he claimed that the fact that he was going over sacred beats from XXXTentacion was the real problem, rather than any lyrical deficits he had.
No, I also gotta realize even the only X gave me freestyle on side too. You know what I'm saying? I did not want to do that. I feel like I did not have the right to freestyle on side. Like,
In Smoke Perp's case, you see a prime example of someone thinking they've got it on lock when nothing could be further from the truth. And unfortunately, this is something that happens to rappers from time to time. Just take a look at Iggy Azalea's offensive appearance on Sway in the morning. By now, you have to be a really big Iggy stan to not accept that freestyling really isn't the Australian MC's forte. But beyond that historically bad 16 she delivered at Splash Festival, which felt like she was speaking in the language of creatures from Saturn. There are other times where she really embarrassed herself. Take her appearance on the legendary Sway Calloway's show, where appropriation of the culture went way too far.
give me a beat, Wonder. Hey, a beat? It was a hot 16. I cannot give you a hot 16 to this not stage. You don't think I know? I'm fine, you. You want to make a go? Yeah, if you want me to tell you the story, let's go. I'm about to tell you a little story of I found down stage. Oh, if you wouldn't know the movie.
Of course not.
Okay.
I'm very proud of her. Despite claiming she couldn't rap over such a hood-ass beat, Nicki even proceeded to deliver her raps like she was in the trap houses of Atlanta her entire life.
You got a house on the hill. Sits your family. So you're trying to move on with life, but you still want to be a good daddy. So I sit in around because I don't want us overlapping. She spending money on me. It's cute. I get checks from them in Paris. Better check your tax bracket. What you think was gonna happen? Nagging. Now he's leaving. And y'all woke up like madmen. These exes, excessive. We hating on the next bitch. You know, housewife just desperate. I know you're trying to let go and accept it. Cause the whole world is watching. And the paparazzi is flocking. And we fly shit when we drive in. And we shut down your party.
The end result was a disgusted audience who were already wary of her deciding that she was a plague upon the culture. The fact that she tried to have a black accent her entire career was disgusting. She is not American. Using the term hood-ass beat and calling Sway boy, this ruined how I looked at T.I. Like, why the f would you take an Australian immigrant and allow her to embarrass the entire genre of rap? And with incidents like that, it's really no surprise that hip hop collectively turned its back on her over time. Well, while what the fancy rapper did was genuinely uncomfortable to have to endure, other rappers' freestyle flops are just hilarious. At the beginning of his career, Drake was known for fusing his witty bars and clever hooks. At every opportunity, he was determined to show that when he put his mind to it, he could embody the essence of a classic MC. And right around the time his debut album, So Far Gone, was making waves, he got the chance to prove himself at one of hip hop's most legendary freestyle platforms, the Funk Flex Show. Hopping into the booth without hesitation, Drake was initially flowing with exuberance. Even if the Blackberry in his hand took the freestyle aspect out of the equation.
And if your man get the stunt, we'll buy him out. Cause we be living with each other, we rhyme out. Like what? Funk flex, huh? Hot 97, a soulful calm.
And over time, it became clear that he was over reliant on it as he gradually ran out of lyrics and did the utmost to cover it up. But all of his monologuing into the mic couldn't fix the problem.
Uh, 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 that's how you feel tonight, Flex? Uh, hold up. Call me off. Call me all the way off. Yeah. Alright. Alright. I'm forget this. Hold on. Can we come back? Can we do it?
Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we go? I love Drake, but damn, nigga. Can we come back? Can we do it? Can we do it? You think it's possible to do it? Huh? Do no?
Can't give him everything because like you gotta understand, it's my first. You want me to do it again? You want me to do it? It's my first like real time on the radio.
Fine, as he long before Drizzy was ever exposed by being Mel for the whole Quentin Miller scenario. So, what was funny even back then has aged even more hilariously. When you text your ghostwriters and they don't reply, in Drake's case, running out of bars that were already being recited from a phone produced a real homogenous record for hip hop heads that wanted to see if he could really spit.
Whoop.
However, this certainly
Stupid.
isn't the only way to embarrass yourself. Because in the case of LA Legend, the game, the problem wasn't running out of bars, but recycling the same ones over and over again. Renowned for its unique name-dropping style and evident ability with the pen, the game is arguably underrated as an MC due to the antics that overshadow his true work on the mic. But this isn't limited purely to his countless ridiculous beefs and drinking fake bottles of liquor on stage. For a while, the game seemed to forget that the internet never forgets. Every time he was asked to freestyle, the Compton MC would repeat the same bars, word for word, regardless of the setting, all while putting on a show like he was coming up with them on the spot.
There's something really beautiful in knowing that your time with them is fleeting. I've seen posts of people being like, you only get 10 birthdays with them or 10 Christmases with them. These reminders to make it count, and it's not in a depressing way, although it is very sad. It's just that every day with them is so important. Even when it's pouring rain or freezing cold, my morning walk with him is the best part of my day because I know there's only going to be so many. despite all of his health problems that he was born with, he's lived such an active, fun life. It's never stopped him. And I think it's because the quality of his food since the day that I brought him home has been the best of the best. I'm trying to be sentimental.
Erectile dysfunction. It's one of the world's oldest buggers. For as long as we can get it up, we've been looking for ways to get it up better. Thanks to science, we've gone from treating it with fertility utilities and snake oils to killers. You've heard the stories. But Lucian Red is bringing ED treatment into the modern era. Powerful formulas with combines to its powerful fighting ingredients in the vortex, a compound that boosts the last in the brain. Like starting fire, even morphine is a later form.
Great.
So benefit is
Fuck.